guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Latavia, today, and I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup look, so stay tuned to see how I achieve this look. So as you can see, I decided to do my eyebrows off camera, and if you're interested in seeing how I completed my eyebrows, tune into my eyebrows 101 tutorial. So I put concealer on my eyelids for the simple fact that it helps to keep the eyeshadow from smudging or making it look not as pigmented. So to make sure it's pigmented all around the eye area, I take the beauty blender and I just blend out the concealer as much as I possibly can. And I also go around the perimeter of my eyebrows, which is be covered by my foundation later in the process. It's a common mistake to sometimes too harshly blend out the concealer, so as you can see, I'm going back with my spoolie brush to make sure that my shape of my eyebrow is as defined as it was. And it's okay if you go back and refilling your brow or go back and blend out your brow, because sometimes the beauty blender can wipe off the brow. Now moving on to the eyes. So for starters, I'm going to start with this brown pigment for the crease area of my eye. Then next, I'm going to take a little bit of a lighter brown to go and help define that crease out. So now I'm taking my fluffy eyeshadow brush and taking some more of that light brown eyeshadow and blending out the outer area of my eyelid, which is including the crease and up under the eyebrow. Now that this eye is all blended out, we're going to move to the next eye. So I'll go in again with my Morphe palette and continue to add on some more of that light brown eyeshadow to both eyes, just to help define the outer area of the eye and just make it look more neutral and brown. So now I'm using some more of that concealer that I used previously on my eye area to put directly on the eyelid. And as you can see, I'm blending this concealer in with my fingers because I want to have more of a natural look rather than a cut crease or a mid crease look. And then I'm going to go in again with my fluffier eyeshadow brush to help blend out the perimeter of my eyelid. So next I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush for my lid, and I want to use the color Deep Brown, like a mahogany, from LA Colors eye palette, and just pack that onto the lid. And also, if you're interested in knowing what type of products I use specifically for this look, just make sure you check out the description box and it will tell you all the things that you need to know. So next I'm taking another palette and I'm going to use a more neutral tan color to continue to define that eyelid and make it look more natural. The key to an everyday look is you want to go for colors that are more complementary to your natural complexion and colors that aren't as bold and poppy. And as you can see, I love to blend. So I'm going to go in again with my lighter brown eyeshadow and go around the perimeter of the eyelid and make sure that it's not giving a crease effect but more of a gradient effect between the outer edge of the eye and the eyelid itself. Alright, my eyes are all done, and now I'm going to take my eyeliner and do a nice soft liner at the top of my eyelid. I'm not a fan for bottom liners, so I'm not using bottom liner in this video, but as you can see, I'm taking my mirror to make sure I get a close-up look and a very sharp small line, and just glide that black liner right across the top. And voila, the eyes are complete, and now we're moving on to the face. So my preference for a primer is the Mink of Magnesia. As you can see, I've been using it like crazy, and I like Mink of Magnesia because for all of my oily girls, this helps to keep your face very matte and very snatched. And it's a personal preference of how much Mink of Magnesia we like to use on your face for your foundation. But like I mentioned before, I have very oily skin, so I try to use at least a medium amount or a light amount of Mink of Magnesia for my foundation process. And next I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and my LA Girl foundation, and the color that I use can be found in the description box. And just a friendly tip, I like to use LA Girl because of the simple fact that it gives you a very nice coverage, and it's not too matte and it's not too oily. It's like right in between for those who are looking for the perfect foundation, and the colors are very varying. So if you're a lighter girl, a darker girl, a medium complected girl, like LA Girl has every color that you could possibly look for. So now moving on to the concealer, I decided to use a new concealer that I got from Shein, and that color will be down in the description box, and I'm going to put that up under my eye, my chin, on my nose, on my forehead, and on the cupid's bone of my lips. And next I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer to mix with that Shein concealer and make sure that I'm highlighting all the right spots for my face. And to perfectly blend out that concealer, I'm taking this Equate brush that I got from Walmart, and I just love how fluffy it is and how it helps to blend out everything so nicely and smoothly. And I'm going to blend out all the concealer all around my face. And I like to use a personal handheld mirror instead of looking in the camera because I can better see the lines of my face and better blend in what I need to blend in. And now that all the concealer is blended out, I'm going to take some contour to help sculpt my face. And I'm using the NYX Cream Contour and Concealer Palette. And you can see I've been using it like crazy. And I'm going to take the darkest color because I'm a bit of a deeper color. And just go and glide that up under my cheekbones and around the perimeter of my face. As you can see, I tried to use that face contour brush for my contour for the nose, but it was a bit too big, so I decided to go in a smaller brush and dab it in the contour cream and glide it around the structure of my nose. And it worked out perfectly fine. Now let's bake. So in case you didn't know, I usually don't use baking in my makeup process, but given that this is my first time, I really enjoyed the finishing results of how my makeup came out. And the baking powder that I use will be found in the description box along with the other products that I use. And I just packed a little bit by a little bit up under my eye and in other areas of where I put the concealer. So next I took a darker brown powder foundation to help set in the lines I created for my contour. And most of the products that I used, you guys, are from the beauty supply store or from very inexpensive places because I'm all about being a baddie on a budget. And as long as you pick out the right colors or colors that are complementary to your face, it doesn't matter about the price that you pay for your particular makeup products. As you can see, I'm taking my concealer brush to blend out all of that baking powder and wipe it off as gently as possible so it won't leave any creasing or any lines in your face. And last but definitely not least are the lashes. And I got this bulk of lashes from Shein, of course. As you can see, Shein is probably one of my favorite places to shop online because I buy a lot of things, clothes, makeup, anything they have, I probably have bought it. And these lashes are like your typical Mink lashes that you can get from the beauty supply store, but we're on quarantine right now, so I wasn't able to get to the beauty supply store, so I just purchased this bulk of lashes from Shein. So make sure you check out Shein. I'll put that down in the description box as well. And as I'm blowing the eyelash glue on my eyelash, I'm getting my tweezers so I can better apply the lashes on my eye. And I'll be posting a eyelash application tutorial very soon on my channel as well, so make sure you all are on the lookout. And as you can see, I found it very hard to apply lashes with these nails because they were so long, y'all. So I just toggle between my fingers and the tweezers to help lay down the lash very nicely on my lash line. And just like that, the lashes are on. And now I'm taking my finishing powder, and that will be also posted in the description box. And I'm going to apply the finishing powder all across my face, my forehead, up under my face, and my neck area, just to make sure that everything blends very well and everything is on fleek. So next are the lips, and I'm taking a lip liner by Maybelline that I purchased from Walmart, of course, and I'm lining the bottom lip and the top lip and making sure that they make my lips look super poppin'. So one thing about me, y'all, is I love me a good gloss combo. So for starters, I'm taking the Shein matte lipstick in the color Nude Pink, and I'm going to glide that at the top and the bottom of my lips. And lastly, to finish off this lip combo, I'm using the Burt Lip Moisturizer and KCK Cosmetics Nude Pink Lip Gloss. And both of those will be detailed down in the description box. So next I'm going to go in and highlight my face with this blush palette that I got from Walmart, and the description for this palette will be down in the box below, of course. And I chose to use colors that weren't as poppin' as most highlight colors are, because this is an everyday makeup look and you want more of a natural glowy result. So that first palette, it was a little bit too natural, so I went back to the contour palette that I talked to you guys about earlier, and I got more of a brown shimmer to help define that highlight, and as you can see, it starts to show up on my face. And voila, this is my everyday makeup look. And as you can see, I'm setting my face with some setting spray to help make sure that my foundation stays in place all day. And if you made it this far through the video, thank you for tuning in on how I do my everyday makeup look. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on those post notifications, like this video, and comment on this video. I am Latavia Danae, and thank you for watching.